And we're in here. Okay, welcome to DRS. Damn, I haven't flipped through these markers in forever. There we go. So a couple things. Right in front of us, this Lost Mines cache, or I guess once we're finished watching the cutscene, is this cache is the only place that we have to confirm and refill our lost actions. Also, the jump pads in front of the Alpha and Delta waymarks are one way. So there's no coming back once you step on those. That means once you step on that pad, everything in your Lost Mines holster is what you'll have for the rest of the instance. And I did not put a Re-Razor or Pure Essence in my bag, so I'm just gonna do the Walk of Shame up to the cache. Anyway, the markers, Alpha Bravo Charlie, Delta 1, 2, will correspond to your party alliance. So once you've confirmed Essence, Actions, and Re-Razor, then you can go stand with your party on your marker to indicate that you are prepared. Great. Quick essence check. Seems everyone's got their Pure on, except for Big Boys is doing a special opener. And Theoth is probably setting up their Duel bag.
Should I? Never.
Yeah, if you have questions, then you can ask them in voice or in Yell chat or in shout chat. Right, yeah, I see a bunch of good actions. Nice. I think, yeah, everyone's wearing what they need to. Yeah. You know, fun fact, probably the reason why I started hosting was because Atma needed a caller for Slimeside on one run. So that was the first time I ever called anything in DRS. That's the very greedy origin story. Okay. Yeah, okay, cache is clear. Go ahead and run ready checks in your parties. Yeah, Intestinal Sadness has never needed someone to do Slimeside. But maybe Intestinal Happiness has. Anyway, yeah, ready checks in your parties. Please report in chat when ready, when your party is ready. Okay, that's Foxtrot, Delta, Echo, Alpha and Bravo and Charlie. Oh yeah, we just need.
Your essence, you haven't put on essence yet. You forgot.
Oh. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the Elf needs essence and possibly Re-Razor. Probably Razor.
Shit. Sorry. That completely went out. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, Charlie's ready. Just need Bravo ready. Okay, all teams are ready. So we're gonna go down to Slimes and Golems now. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, you can jump down on the left-hand side jump pad. Delta, Echo, Foxtrot onto the right-hand side jump pad. We are also splitting voice channel. If you're going to Golem side, if you're going to the right-hand side, I'll also be changing channels in Discord to the Golem's voice chant, where you'll be led by Atma, probably. Anyway, yeah, so now speaking to Slime side. And yeah, let's just set up some marks. Theoth will be percepting for traps. Actually, sorry, wrong order. There was like a Slime's room assignment thing in the roster that was just like an autofill form. But basically, we need one tank and one healer on each of the numbered markers, well as one person north and one person south. We should have 4 tanks total. Pretty sure we should have 4 tanks total. Although, okay, here's Exela. And we'll have... Wait, do we only have 3 healers? Is there a healer who can come stand with Ancient War Mines?
Yeah, we have one coming from the box.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll be north. Could our remaining DPS please split up between the 4 numbered markers? So the numbered markers will correspond to the rooms in front of us. That is, the 1 room is in the southwest, 2 room is in the southeast, 3 room is in the northeast, and 4 room is in the northwest. So we're on Slime side. The goal of Slimes is to build a gigantic Viscous Clot and have it die on the glowing green pad in your room. So if you wanted to, you could kind of peek over into the rooms here. There's 4 green circles. So our tanks and healers will be responsible for building a big green slime. The way this is going to happen, so the slimes that we're looking for are green slimes, Viscous Clots, and those drop 3 at a time in the center of the hallway. Total, when slimes are close together and aggro to the same target, or they're in combat, they will eventually cast fusion, and when that fusion completes, they'll merge together and grow bigger, gain stacking HP, damage buff, as well as move a little bit slower. But the important part is that we need to merge a total of 6 slimes in order for that to get big enough to basically start rupturing. And once like a big merge slime of 6 total dies on the pad, it'll light up. We need to coordinate this so all 4 rooms will have a big slime dead on the pad at the same time. So our tanks who have marked with 1, 2, 3, and 4 will pull slimes in order from the center hallway. First, tank 1. Ancient Warmind is going to pull the first 3 Viscous Clots. Tank 2, Van and Clancy, will take the second set of 3 Viscous Clots. Tank 3, William Drake, will take the third set. And Tank 4, Exela, will take the 4th set. So each tank is grabbing 3 in order. Then tanks are going to go back around again and grab 2 more slimes from the center hallway. So after Ancient Warmind's grabbed his 3, and all tanks have grabbed slimes, we're going to go back around, and Ancient is going to grab 2 more. Then Vanlin is going to grab another 2 more. And finally, William and Exela are going to grab 2 more each as well. At that point, these slimes are going to be... they should have a buff on them. It says +4. So once all those slimes have been merged together, The slime should have an HP boost +4 on its buff bar. And that means that the next slime that is merged into it will cause it to cast Rupture and Explode. And you know it starts casting on the spot, so you know at that point you'll want the slime to be like centered on the pad. The healers are going to hold the last slime for each of our tanks. So that is, yeah. I mean, you don't really need to grab in order, but once your tank is ready, once your tank has the +4 slime, you can go out into the hallway and grab a Viscous Clot and hold that in the corner view. So actually, I should post a diagram in DRS Learning. And yeah, those are just kind of rough positions for the tanks. You're holding the slime on top of the green glowing pad, such that the slime is centered on the pad. And healers, you're in the corner of the room. The corner of the room that is far from the center of the hallway, but not next to the DPS and so on. I think, I don't know. I think the bot's kind of having a rough time. That's why I do not use a bot. Okay, anyway, so yeah, that's the goal of the encounter. Tanks are going to pull slimes from the center of the hallway, first grabbing 3, then grabbing 2. Healers are going to hold the final slime, and when I make a call that sounds like all rooms are ready, tanks target your final slime and provoke in merge, merge, merge. So, you know, on that call, you'll just provoke the slime off your healer and drag it through your slime onto the pad. They should start fusing, and then once that fusion is completed, we're going to have 4 rupturing slimes, hopefully. And that's our win condition. Once the slimes are rupturing, we're going to get the hell out of dodge. Everyone is going to run to outrange the exploding slimes. Okay. So that is the win condition. The DPS in rooms have an equally important responsibility. So green slimes are not the only slimes. There are also red slimes, sanguine clots. So these are somewhat dangerous if they're allowed to merge. We cannot allow the red slimes to merge. If they do so, then they will, you know, start like 1 or 2 shotting people. They'll do a ridiculous amount of damage and be very difficult to kill. So we need to kill them while they are small and keep them separated from all other slimes. So DPS in rooms, basically, once you see a sanguine clot drop, they will spawn in the rooms 1 at a time at most. And so you'll just want to hit it with anything. The first person to attack it will gain a tether, and so that indicates that the red slime has fixated onto you, and you'll just, once that happens, you'll just drag it to the corner of the room. And that is like the far outside corner, as indicated in any of the diagrams posted. So just keep on killing red slimes. North and south on the Alpha and Bravo markers, we're going to be handling the hallway soldiers. And basically we just need to pick them up and make sure they don't run into the rooms and play golf with the slimes. I think Cha has been here before, so they probably know the deal. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, please ask. If you're unsure of what your role is doing. Otherwise, you can come jump in the center with me. Indicate that you are ready to go. Oh. Yeah, just avoid the traps. So Theoth will percept. Theoth has informed us that the current trap locations are in the southwest room, middle, and north. So that means... oh yeah, there's going to be 1 trap like directly in the center of the hallway, an explosive trap, so just make sure you don't run into that. It's revealed. In the southwest room, room 1, you want to make sure just, you know, don't enter immediately, wait for Theoth to percept. And also in the north rooms, be very careful entering your room or just stay at the entrance until Theoth has percepted the traps. Okay, actually let's just run ready checks. That's probably an easier way to do. So we'll just, once you have ready from Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, we will go ahead and signal slimes ready. Signal and stuff. Yeah, so that's the other thing. The other gimmick is this is a split encounter. Alpha ready. There's a shared like 5-minute range timer that begins for both sides once either door opens. We will, you know, have to begin and end at roughly the same time. Alpha ready, Bravo ready, Charlie ready. Slimes ready. It's gonna be really funny when I completely forget to explain something because I haven't explained slimes in such a long time. Anyway, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. If I notice something, I'll try to do calls on the fly. Otherwise, yeah, tanks and healers, we're ranching slimes. Trying to just build up a big slime. Once you reach +4 on that slime, that means it is as big as it can get without rupturing. You are going to get ready to do the final merge. Yeah, you can do AoE in the hallway just to pull them initially. Yeah, or I mean, like, right. If there's like exactly 3 slimes there or exactly 2 slimes there, then there's no problem using AoE. One thing to watch out for though, we do not have true tanks at north and south ends of the hallway, so tanks you want to be careful, or rather you don't want to use self-healing abilities, especially stuff with potency. That is stuff like, I mean, mainly Equilibrium, Raw Intuition, or like Clemency, or Aurora, I guess. Oh, Golem's ready. Yeah, if you do absolutely need to heal yourself to keep yourself alive, it would be preferable to turn your tank stance off and then heal. But otherwise, your healer should be able to keep your HP topped up. Okay, tank stance check. All tanks stance on. You can pop raid food if you wish. It's not like super necessary. Also, we won't need to use lost actions here. Probably, unless there's a natural disaster. But the stuff here doesn't have. Oh, William Drake says shit. Forgot to make raid food. Oh, okay. All right. I was worried for a bit. Okay. Okay. Remember, there's a trap in the central hallway. There's also a trap in the southwest room. Wait for them to be percepted. All right, tank 1, you can grab those 3 slimes. And tank 2, get ready. Same clots have dropped. DPS, you can tag them and take them to the corner of your room. As tank 2, grab 3 slime.
I'll just accept it.
Okay, tank 3, get ready. Tank 3, grab 3 slimes. A second set of red slimes has dropped. Please tag them and kill them. In the northeast room, you want to increase the damage. You need to kill those before they merge. Okay, tank 4, you can grab 3 slime. Tank 1, get ready. Tank 1 will be grabbing 2 slimes at the next set. Tank 1, grab 2 slimes. Chow.
Don't holy, by the way.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
tank 2, grab 2. That's fine. Just keep this spot away from merging. Okay, tank 3, you can grab 2 slimes. And tank 4, you can also grab 3 slimes. Sorry, tank 4, grab. I said 3, I meant 2. You guys know what to do. You guys are good. Okay, healers, you can grab 1. Also, make sure you're keeping your tanks healed. Yeah. At this time, tanks try to get your slime centered on the pad. Continue killing red
from
slimes
out
as they
here.
Yeah, just grab 1.
Yeah.
Oh, this is yours. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Getting a different one.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, now I have 2.
Don't worry.
That's fine. It does not make a difference.
That's fine.
It's all right.
What?
Okay. Actually, when your tanks, when your room is ready, please call out in chat. Like your room direction 4+1. Example: northwest 4+1, southeast 4+1. Waiting for southwest 4+1 and northeast 4+1. Okay. Alright, make sure to keep yourselves healed. It looks like all rooms are ready. Tanks, target your final Viscous Clot and provoke. Merge. We are merging right now. Okay, and stack up those slimes. Make sure your tanks don't die to autos. Okay, we have a late merge in the southwest room. So everyone please come into the southwest room. Okay. Everyone into the southwest corner of the southeast room. Everyone into the southwest corner of the southwest room. When this, okay, keep an eye on this Bosnian soldiers here. Okay, use lost actions, and we need to kill this Viscous Clot before it explodes. Kill the Viscous Clot that is on the pad. Okay, we just got insanely lucky. Okay, we're gaming.
That was...
Oh my god. Oh shit, we got dooms. Okay, alright, we do have... we win.
Nothing ever happened on Slime's side. Okay, let's leave it at that.
Alright, whatever. This is preferable to wiping. Healers, go ahead and... yeah, you don't need to slot in a new plate of Arise until you see that no one is standing on the body. However, you can indicate which body you're going to attempt to res by standing on it. Once you've claimed the body, you can slot in a plate of Lost Arise and use those charges. Okay, holy crap. I don't have the spare Re-Razor either. That was interesting.
Question, Greedy. One Blood Rage can last through an entire run, right?
Yeah, let's see. I mean, you probably want to use...
I got a spare Blood Rage and a Re-Raise on me.
Yeah, we'll I mean, if Theoth wants the Re-Razor, maybe we can give that.
That would be preferable. But...
if you want. How about after TS,
Yeah.
alright?
okay.
I don't
Yeah,
want you to
after
wait on it.
Trinity Seeker, probably.
Also, Theoth, you owed me a couple heroisms.
Okay.
I've used
Let's
two
see.
plates already. Can someone grab Infinite Rhine?
Yeah. Okay, I need to look at the VOD for what happened there. We shouldn't have gotten Doom. Yeah, that's about it.
It's also not.
I think some people were just too far in the room and got hit by double rupture.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go into melee range to kill it.
Yeah, I got hit by the Bosnian soldier, and that's what.
Oh, that might have been it too.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, that was a good recovery. So that's basically what you can do. There is a late slime rupturing. You can just kill it manually. As the condition for the pad to light up is for the maximum size slime to die on the pad. It does not matter how that happened. Yeah, slimes went very smoothly. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, what happens there is, like, I just say everyone into the rooms. Soldiers also follow. And to be honest, we got kind of pretty lucky that the soldier did not launch the slime that we were targeting off the pad. But, yeah. Anyway, all that's resolved.
But there was two slimes. I don't know if anybody else saw that.
Yeah, there were two slimes, and it only knocked one of them off. That was cool.
Yeah, that was
Anyway.
wild.
Okay, we're going.
Final confirmation, all corpses have been res, right?
Yeah, we just had 2 deaths. Everyone else bounced. Actually, there's a good way to check. It's like myself and Theoth missing Re-Razor. Everyone else has spares. Okay. Cool. Yeah, at the bottom of the stairs, there is some personal loot you can grab. Just contains some pure essence fragments, but that is your spoils of victory over slimes and... Also, thank you to Golem Side for what I'm sure was uneventful and flawless victory. Okay, I really want stickers, so we're gonna do a cringe pull. Can everyone get behind the purple line? And yeah, you want to be outside of the arena. There is a raid wide that's gonna go off. We're pulling at the end of the countdown. And this is not engaging the fight. However, if you need to build job resources, this is your one and only chance to do it. Please bring the boss behind the purple line. Okay, build your gauge. And this raid wide is going to go off, I think. Oh, it doesn't do any damage. That's pretty cool. Alright. And now I have stickers. Okay, I'll put up markers. welcome to Trinity Seeker. So this boss is pretty similar to normal mode. It's simply just faster and has fewer tells, and more overlapping mechanics. And by faster, I guess I really mean it's faster paced, because I think the timing is exactly. I don't have a lot to say about like actual explanations for this fight. Just one mechanic that you might have seen in normal mode was Seasons of Mercy, 3-part attack where you need to dodge crisscross ice on the ground. You need to look away from an orb, the moon will gaze you. If you're looking at the orb when it fires, you'll get petrified, which is probably going to lead to your death. Finally, you need to get away from a flower, which is going to like quadruple or quintuple in size. And so that's the last thing it does. You need to get far away from the flower. But basically, the most important part is look away from the orb. The strategy for this during Seasons of Mercy is you turn your character to face the outside of the arena. If you see the ball there, that's the orb. You need to look away from it, so you turn again. That is my tutorial to look away from. There's also some diagrams in raid text chat. Okay, it seems like cooldowns are about ready to come back up. Oh yeah, yeah. If you do have Mimic, you can grab actions from someone at this time. Let's see. Was that already resolved? Okay. Okay. Seems like it was resolved. Cool. Right. Got the Bond of Power, Honored Sacrifice. Yeah. Oh. I guess another couple things to notice. Healers and... Or sorry. I said healers. Casters and physical range DPS. So you're probably equipping the action Lost Cure 4 and Lost Dervish. These are the two of the most fundamental raid buffs in this content. The third one is Lost Rend Armor. So make sure to use those to increase your party's damage. Lost Cure 4 can be kept up on the party at all times. Lost Dervish, you can use that alongside Lost Font of Power every 2 minutes to improve your party's burst damage. And Cure 4 casters, be aware that Lost Cure 4 does a completely busted amount of healing potency. So please also just use that to heal your party whenever your party takes damage. And then, like every time like at every fight you should have like an additional plate of Lost Cure 4 to slot in. So you should have plenty of charges to last the entire season. Anyway, that's all I have to say as far as DRS goes. Don't go AFK during fights. Our healers may be trying to combat or rise people for life. Anyway, yeah, haste check, food check. Please get on the Bravo waymark when you are ready. Yeah, I mean, it's not so like I did like specify like Ninja and Scholar like specific slots on the roster. It's not like hard required. It's just that the raid buff that they provide is like 6 times as powerful as it is in normal 8-person content, because the entire alliance is affected by it, which is really cool. Whenever Akiki Solus, Final Form are across the purple line, we will begin a countdown. Main tank is Percy Pucky, well as mark myself with plus as safety shape. Okay. 30 seconds.
Yeah, like Percy says, save the LBG for healer. Please don't use it if you are DPS. It's a damage loss, and we need it.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the board. Wow, we may or may not see healer limit break 3. However, yeah, limit break 3 is going to be for healers only. It doesn't do very much damage because of all of the lost action buffs and essences that we have applied. Alright, so this boss does have an enrage. We want to kill it as fast as possible. So to that end, we'll be using lost actions, using our burst in the opener, as well as pots, Okay, the first thing that we saw the boss does is a raid wide. And then we're going to go into Fourfold Mercy. So this is 4 sword slashes. I will do callouts for this boss relative. Okay, gonna be front, front, back, back. So start in front of the boss and then cross over after 2 slashes. Good, easy pattern. So immediately after this is gonna be Seasons of Mercy. 1, 2, cross over, and then look away from the orb, get away from the flower. Okay, look away from orb first, dodge ice, and then get away from the flower, very far away. Okay, we're doing a lot of damage. Everyone get close to the boss, underneath the boss's hitbox. And everyone behind the boss as well. So under the boss is safe, sides are unsafe. Immediately next is a tank buster. All tanks up front, share buster. This is a tank buster. All tanks up front. There, I saw at least... Okay, clear front. Percy needs to be alone. I saw at least one non-tank there. Yeah, Percy needs to be alone. Solo buster. If this hits any targets other than the main threat, and we'll go flying. Next up is... right, chains and knockback or hide. So stay stacked for chains. Wait for chains to appear, then run away from each other. Break chains and hide behind a barricade. Hide behind a barricade. Get behind a barrier. Tanks can use cooldowns and ignore that. Okay, get back close to the boss. There's a burst window coming up. Hold your burst. This is Ifrit dashes and knockback or hide. So follow plus. We're headed out towards Charlie. And we're rotating behind the barrier at 4. Get behind the barrier at 4 and stay behind the barrier. Stay behind the barrier. And return to the boss. Use lost actions. This is a burst window. Also, share damage.
Intercox.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. I didn't expect for that to happen.
We push, that's what happened.
Okay, that just means we're pumping. I'm sorry. There's gonna...
If it dash again?
You're getting out towards the barrier at 4, and then it's gonna be 4 sword slashes. As we're rotating, it's gonna be a double movement. It's gonna be left, right, right, left. Get on the left-hand side of the boss, and then we're gonna cross over after the first and third slash. 1, cross over. 2, 3, cross over again, and then look away from orb and get away from flower. Okay, I'm sorry to say that we will not be sealing healer LB3. If you died and raise, please try to use a re-raiser. Break chains, cure for casters, heal at the party, mitigate. Holy shit, we do a little bit of murder. This is a raid wide. And followed by a regular tank buster. That was honestly a good call. I don't know if that saved anyone. Okay, next up is Sand and Stone and Fourfold Mercy. Okay, you're gonna start in behind the boss, back, back, front, front. Either on sand or stone. Be on sand. Boss's hitbox is stone. Be on sand. 1, 2, cross over and end on stone. Boss's hitbox is stone. Be on stone. Okay, one more random one, and then Seasons of Mercy. Be on stone. Boss's hitbox is stone. Be on stone. Look away from orb and get away from flower. Okay, get away from flower last. Just a raid wide is next. Holy shit, we're almost actually killing the boss in under 4 minutes. Like the meme. Okay, but do get underneath the boss. Sides are unsafe, be underneath the boss. And boss is dead. Okay. Alright, so do not go up ahead.
We lost a lot of people.
There are traps up ahead. And I will say right now, if our healers are each carrying 11 plates of Arias, we have like a huge amount. I think we'll probably be fine. Well, we'll see. Please prioritize healers to raise.
Oh,
Can
Paul,
someone
I'm so sorry.
go and get killed?
Steels, what are you trying to...
Okay, what's going on here?
I forgot that the traps are this close. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Opal. That was so fucked.
I haven't given you my re-race, okay?
Yeah, it's probably that means there's a poison trap here, right? Okay, I'm just gonna pop it. I'm doing stupid things. Don't worry about it. Right.
I'm heading up to get killed.
Yeah, Theoth is our preceptor, so let's get Theoth up after that. Okay. Do use a re-raiser if you're back alive again. You need to reapply one.
You see, this is kind of stupid shit I do when I run down.
Killed, you owe me 3 plates of Arise already. This entire raid so far.
Alright.
Seriously, stop eating it! Arise, damn it! Get back up!
I'm so sorry.
You're allergic to my Arise, literally.
What is
At this
going
rate,
on?
we're gonna have half the raid by the time we get to Minotaur.
I hope
My
it's not
FPS
a
is like-
issue.
So low right now. Oh. I think.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna finish percepting. Do not proceed towards the glowing yellow pad. That is for the duelist only. We are percepting for like 2 more traps, 1 more trap. Okay, the rest of the raid will stand by far behind the purple line at Dahu.
That was very stupid.
Give me
Alright.
1 second, Theos. Let me give you a re-raise.
Yeah, and let's also, before Theoth departs for the duel, they're gonna acquire some buffs, so that'll be like,
Theos, stand still, stand still.
yeah, just Urzif and basically apply, or yeah, he'll want like Standard Set, Dervish,
Hang
and
on, I have
Lost Cure 4.
By the way, where's...
We had 1 go offline.
Damn. I've never made that mistake before because I've never seen that push in any Anyprog before. Let alone one of my Anyprog.
How did I not get hit by that? How did I not get hit
Yeah,
by
I didn't
that?
get hit by it either. It's probably because it can only affect like 30 people. Okay, there's a countdown coming up. This countdown is not for the raid. Please do not engage Dahu. Yeah, if you engage the boss, then the duelist just loses their chance to attempt their encounter. So do not pull the boss. This countdown is not for Dahu. Okay. Let's see. Also, yeah, don't pull Dahu. Continue to not pull Dahu. Put down some markers, even though we won't see the mechanic that they're used for. We're
If
still
you
waiting
need
to engage.
If you haven't used a eraser, please pop one.
Yeah,
I just
so
gave the other re-raise to someone, so...
let's see. Okay, you can get in front of the purple line now. We're gonna prepare to fight Dahu. Yeah, just keep on your toes. Try not to get clipped by stuff on the ground. Also, the front of Dahu is generally unsafe, so don't be in front of Dahu. Okay, just go ahead and pull when you're ready. And do use lost actions. We should have at least 1 spare charge. So, there's gonna be some stuff on the ground. Please don't stand in it. Another few sets of puddles. Then Dahu's gonna be dashing north. So don't be in front of Dahu. Dahu's dashing north. Don't be in front of Dahu. Dahu's dashing south. Southeast. Don't be in front of Dahu. Don't be in front of Dahu. Okay. There's the breath attack. It seems like Dahu is headed middle. Coming up, there's going to be some lines on the outside of the arena. You're going to shoot lines into the arena. As well as Dahu is going to use his Spit Flame attack. Also, the ads on the wall are weak to fire. So if you are marked with a dot, 1, 2, 3, or 4 dots, please run out to an ad on the wall and stand on it to kill it with fire. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 out to an ad on the wall. Nice. Left, right, shockwave. Oh shit. Be on the right hand side and then cross over right away. Move through. Okay, get knocked back into any safe spot. We have quite a few open safe spots. And don't be in front of Dahu. Dahu's rotating clockwise. Be on his left-hand side. 2 breaths. Plus is safe for casters. Plus is safe for casters. Also, I hope you have some gauge for the next encounter. There you go. Skip ads. How do you like that? Any dead? Okay, yeah, up ahead is a point of no return, so this is the last chance to grab your personal spoils from this encounter and the previous. If you are all set, then go on ahead to the Queen's Guard.
Done.
That was clutch. Okay. Don't forget the trap on the way out. Also, congratulations to the Duelist. The Duelist has succeeded in their encounter.
I kind of fucked up Focus Thrower too, but that's fine. I survived.
Kiki is still in the TS arena. You okay there, Kiki?
She's back. She's back.
I DC'd. I just got back in like a second ago.
Oh crap. Are you alive?
Yeah, she's alive.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
They're alive. They're alive.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
Just careful not to step on any of the traps. We blew up all but 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I only bought the accents, but not the power. This is not good.
Oh. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. TA battery. Actually, yeah. Let's I completely forgot that you were a battery.
We can swap batteries around. Well,
Yeah, let's have
I mean, if you're pumping hard enough, we probably have enough fonts of power anyway.
well, no, it's to have the loadout of Fun of Power plus Lost Excellence. Okay, let's do this. Can Faputa battery for Queen's Guard, and then I'm gonna sack and hold my damage for TA. I'll be TA battery. Okay, so and then Theoth can just mimic normally. Okay, and then let us know if you are like Greeting Dervish. It will mimic Font of Power Excellence off of Faputa.
So who is battery again?
Faputa will be battery. They will slot in Excellence at the start of the countdown.
Got it.
And then I will be TA battery.
Okay.
Okay, actually, okay, I found my stupid markers. Which set was that? This one? Okay, this set is stupid. Okay, let's just confirm reflect positions real quick. Also, the Queen's Guard info has been posted, so let's like A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. If you were assigned a, yeah, if you're a healer, could you please stand on a marker, like, yeah, to reflect orbs. Let's see.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
So hang on. So, sorry, I need to actually explain Queen's Guard. Crap. Yeah. So in DRS learning chat, you can see like the second image there. Actually, I can just read. During the final phase, there's going to be a bunch of ads, and there are 12 that need to be reflected. So healers will be, I guess healers or DPS with extra light curtains will be reflecting 2 orbs each with a light curtain. They spawn in set positions around the arena, such that, for example, one person is taking the far northwest pair of orbs, one person is taking the far northeast, southwest, southeast, and there are also 2 pairs in the center, according to the diagram that's been posted. So, pretty much, after you've defeated both pairs of bosses, you'll stand at one of the they're called the spiritual spheres, and activate a light curtain, which will give you Lost Reflect, and wait for the orb to pulse. So you're standing in the telegraph, damage will be reflected back onto the orb and kill it. After that's done, there's another orb that you need to move to and reflect. If the orb is not reflected, then it just gives the raid it gives the raid a damage down. Right, and then we might see a second set of those orbs during the final phase. It's basically just rinse and repeat like 30 or 40 seconds later. Is Atma doing anything? Probably going to handle an Aura Sphere south. So yeah, the other ads there, Aura Spheres north and south, will just be free-for-all. So the tanks on Slime side will be handling the north Aura Spheres that spawn, and tanks on Golem side will be handling the south Aura spawn. So for our new tanks, this is another ad. Its gimmick is that it does an on-death attack to the person with the highest threat. And so basically with your tank stance on, you're just going to fight for aggro while the raid kills the Aura Spheres. The top threat when the Aura Sphere dies will get a red nail marker above their head. So that indicates that you're about to take a bunch of damage. Press your invulnerability to survive. And that is about it. Okay. Right, we are not going to dispel the bosses. Great. Tanks. I think Opal wants to, so it's gonna be just Percy and Opal. They figured out how to take the bosses. Yeah. Other than that, this is the fight for which Spellforge and Steel Sting is used. So, healers, if you're alone in your party, there are a few ways to go about this. I think we're gonna kill the bosses fast enough that we can get away with just pre-applying Spellforge. So, first of all, if you have 2 healers in your party, then one person can apply Spellforge and the other person can apply Steel Sting. The first mechanic that the Knight and Warrior do is they're going to gain a damage resistance to either magical or damage. So in order to continue damaging the bosses effectively, we'll be using Spellforge and Steel Sting to just convert our party members so that they're dealing the correct type of damage. So notably, this means Spellforge is going on all physical damage types. That includes like most tanks and melee and physical ranged. Steel Sting is going on magical damage dealers such as healers and casters. And then the classes that deal hybrid damage type will need the correct buff applied at all time. Which, I mean, in essence boils down to they'll have Spellforge pre-applied and then switch to Steel Sting. So, if you have questions about how to apply Spellforge or Steel Sting, please ask, because I'm kind of glossing over these explanations. I sincerely doubt that we'll see a second set of tethers. Also, I trust our tanks, I guess. I will also just point to. I think this is like this is the second image in the guide loadout. It shows like Shield Omen bomb pattern. That image on the left there. I like that image. So yeah, this is the other mechanic. It's just really hard to explain. You need to just like basically dodge this knockback attack, right? So the Knight is on the edge of the arena. It jumps away. It's untargetable. It's going to dash through the center of the arena and knock into a ball in the center. that ball continues to the other end of the arena, where it explodes in a large, like, half-room AoE. So, in order to be safe from this attack, you need to... And it's also a knockback from this end of the arena. You need to get knocked back from a distance. It's like a small push, about where the letter markers are. You're going to get pushed back from there towards a bomb on the wall. And so, yeah, you need to get knocked towards the sides of the tether, basically towards the side where the knight is dashing from. You can't be in front of the boss, and you can't be opposite. Or the knight, I mean. Right. And so you're getting knocked back either to a small or large bomb, depending on which is safe for you. So, yeah, this is a normal mode mechanic, the Queen's Warrior. It can like reverse the weight of objects, right? So there's bombs on the ground. If you are the bombs may be tethered, you may also be tethered. So I'm not sure if this is true, but apparently if you wait long enough in normal mode, then you may also see the bosses tether you. I cannot confirm that. But basically, if both you and the bomb are tethered, that means you need to go to a large bomb in order to be safe. If neither you nor the bomb are tethered, you also need to go to a large bomb to be safe. If just you or just the bombs are tethered, that means you need to go to a small bomb to be safe. And additionally, if you have the tether on you, that means you're heavy, so you're falling first. So you'll additionally need to make another move to step into an area where an explosion just was. So the mnemonic to remember all that is double or nothing, go big. So that is, 2 tethers or 0 tethers, or rather both tethered or neither tethered. Okay.
Beautifully explained, my friend.
Thank you, Atma. Man, this is the boss that is notoriously the hardest to explain, since there's just so many minuscule mechanics. During the second pair of bosses, the soldier and gunner, the main thing you're going to watch out for is a Mustadio mechanic. So there's going to be a kind of glowing yellow onion ring thing that's 3/4 of the way around your character, and it's the same indicator as you would have seen versus Mustadio in the Orbone Monastery. It's same as the Helldivers and Zadnor, Bosnia and so on. Essentially, there's a gap around your character. You need to show the gap to the source image, aka show your hole. So there's first going to be a gunner, there's going to be a raid wide emanating from the gunner. So you'll need to point your hole first to the gunner in the center of the arena, and then you'll need to turn to face your hole to a turret on the wall. So this is a very quick movement. After the gunner fires, you need to turn your character immediately. And so what I mean by turrets is that along the west and east walls, there are a number of gun turrets that are firing straight across the arena. And you need to be directly in front of one of those turrets and pointing your hole at it to be safe. They zipper across the arena. There's no place that is entirely safe. If you're in front, or if you are looking at a wall and you think there's nothing firing at you from that direction, it's because there's a turret firing from the opposite direction, basically. Okay, that's pretty much all I wanted to explain. If you have any questions about what you need to do, please ask for clarification. And also, there may be people in chat who are offering alternate explanations, or, better clarify things asynchronously. So anyway, Spellforge and Steel Sting will be applied during the countdown to begin the fight. If you're solo healing, there are another couple ways to do this. Either you can wait until the colored tether appears and slot in the correct color, apply that to your party, or you can slot in Spellforge now and give that to everyone in your party who needs it. And then if you see the, if you see the purple tether, and I'll call it out, we need Steel Sting, and in that scenario, you would then slot in your plate of Steel Sting in order to keep your party dealing the correct type of damage. Alright, that is about all I wanted to say. So if you're ready, please stand somewhere between the Charlie and 3 markers. Additionally, Chain 1 marked is our physical battery for this fight, so if you're mimicking Fauna Power and Excellence, you'll be able to acquire it from Fupuda after the countdown is started, and the marker over their head changes to a triangle. Okay, and then I am I'm sandbagging this fight because I friggin' hate the Queen's Guard, and I'll be the TA battery. Okay, when we have Mia's here. When you have some movement from final form, we will begin a countdown. Oh right, yeah. How to remove Spellforge or Steel Sting if you don't need it. I guess I should do that as well. I can just selectively delete the parts which are just that last macro. Yeah, if you need to revert back to your normal damage type, then like you either need to carefully click off the buff off of your buff bar, or you can use a macro. Just put both of those in a macro and click it, and it'll remove the buff for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And alright, that is about it. So everyone is ready. We're going to start a countdown. So go ahead and pop raid food. In the first phase, after you've pushed these 4 bosses past 80%, there are going to be some heavy raid wides that will call out. So you want to like hold your mitigation at the start here, and there are 2 specific raid wides that we need to mitigate. Anyway, you can now mimic Fukuda if you are mimicking. Oh, excellence on the left. Okay. Okay, pull the bosses, pull them all together. Make sure our duelist doesn't have threat. Yeah, this is a raid wide. Just heal up the party afterwards with Cure 4. Okay, you got the half strength raid wide. Okay, all tanks, check your tank stance. Warrior is going to the east wall, followed by Knight to the center. Okay, Spellforge and Steel Sting is coming up. We are in Spellforge. Click off Steel Sting, apply Spellforge. Click off yellow, apply purple. You need to be dealing magical damage. Do some damage to the Knight. Okay, coming up is Bombs, Double or Nothing, Go Big. Shield Omen, Hard Pattern. Okay. Bombs are tethered. Tethers to large, non-tethers to small. Tethers to large, non-tethers to small. You're getting knocked back towards the sides of the tethers. Knock back from the center of the arena. Knock back from the center of the arena. Tethers to tethers to large. Tethers to large. If you fall first, you need to go to a place where a bomb just exploded. Move, move, move. Turn of the bosses. Knight is high. Also, heavy raid wide incoming. So Cure 4 casters, heal up your party. Faint Addle Reprisal on the Knight. Use some light party mitigation here. Heavy raid wide. Cure 4 casters, heal up the party. Bosses are about even, split damage. Second mechanic is going to be Wind and Lightning. If you're tethered, you're going to Swirly Wind. Non-tethers to Crackly Lightning. If you're tethered right now, you're going to Swirly Wind Puddles. Untethered to Crackly Lightning. Okay, tethers to Wind and non-tethers to Lightning now. Shield Omen. Pop Sprint. Get close to the Knight, underneath the Knight on the safe quarter, which is a little bit south. Inside the Knight's hitbox, a little bit south. Okay, second heavy raid wide here. Just, yeah, heal up your party and use Faint Owl Reprisal on the Warrior. Heavy raid wide. And kill bosses. Tank Buster, by the way. Tank Buster, by the way. Or Tank Stage here, though. Okay, second set of bosses. Okay, Soldiers going to the west wall, then Gunner to the center. Oh shit, do we have Machinists? Okay, anyway. Coming up next is going to be Show Your Hole mechanic. So, yeah, you're going to do that in like the safe section of the arena. You know, small fires, you're going to turn into frogs. Small fires jump second, and then we'll be at either north, northeast, south, or southwest. Showing your hole first to the gunner in the center of the arena, and then, okay, we're going north. Safe spot is north. like, you know, towards Alpha or towards the edge. Point your hull first towards the gunner in the center. Point your hull to the gunner in the center, and then get ready to turn. Turn now. Turn to face a turret on the wall. Turn your hull. Ooh, I think the plot armor wore out for Van and Clancy. Okay, but they bounced. Tank Buster, by the way. Oh, soldier's very high. All damage on the soldier. This is a raid wide. Coming up next is gun turrets. I'm sure that our tanks have a plan for how they're going to handle the invulns. However, we do need to kill the gun turrets before they explode and kill us all. I'm just now realizing that I didn't even touch on Rampage and Burst, but we probably have some people using that. Bosses are dying quickly. A little bit more damage on the gunner. We are going to kill the gun turrets. Alright. Sniper shot, go ahead and invuln, make sure these gun turrets die. Some healing onto our main tanks. Also, there's a raid wide. We're getting into the final phase very soon. That means reflectors will need to get into position around the arena, according to the diagram. Reflectors get into position. Slime side will also be going north. Oh, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Also, just hit the bosses, but keep moving. Do not stop to cast. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Okay, for DPS and tanks, slime side north, golem side south. And focus on the aura spheres first. Reflectors get into position. And when you see that spiritual sphere, just stand on top of it and use your light curtain to reflect its pulse of damage. Oh, good luck, Opal. Okay, don't get parried, don't get reflected. Okay, coat of arms. When you see coat of arms, stop attacking. Don't get parried, don't get reflected. Carefully reapproach on the safe side. Slimes north, golem south, reflectors back into position for the second set of aura spheres and spiritual spheres. Okay, kill this shit. Alright, coat of arms, don't get parried, don't get parried, don't get reflected. Carefully reapproach the safe sides and attack the wards. Alright, nicely done. That was significantly cleaner than Trinity Seeker. Also, rest in peace, Opal. Took the tank buster after having expended it on the gun turret. Okay. Nicely done. Anyway, that was very clean. That was good. And we have received 2 chests. Maybe because all party members are eligible for loot this week, but also because Theoth clutched out the duel. So that there's like the extra big golden chest that contains the hand token. Only appears if there is a successful duelist in the run.
Please do not tank me. I almost fuck up Entrapment 2 and Entrapment 2.
Well, you won though.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
We did not see you dropping to 8,000 health.
Hang on. I need to hear Adam's question.
When we were on the Phantom, we were doing the donut down the line, and I told people, don't greed. And then someone died, and it was very greedy, and I said,
did that really happen? It couldn't have been me.
that'll happen. It actually was perfect. Yes.
It couldn't be me. Couldn't be me greeting on the AoEs. Anyway, this boss is a joke. Except we do have a banish user. I'm pretty sure Eureka Gremlin said they could bring banish. So yeah, we're blasting the fuck out of this instance today. I see banish 3 slotted, ready. If you do have a re-raiser and you don't have one applied, but you have one in the bag, now is a good time to use one. If you're ready, please stand. Actually, screw it. This is my run. If you're ready, you can go to either the 1 or 4 marker, carefully hugging the wall. We're gambling on whether the first safe spot will be at 1 or 4. Let's go gambling!
Let's go gambling. And then we'll fuck up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disconnect in F. I think we will just proceed. This is just a trash fight. Drops like 1 fragment of loss plus 0.1 fragment of deception. Okay, I think we're ready. All tanks check your tank stance. I'm counting down. The only person who should have it on right now is Percy Pucky. So we should also have like 2 extra usages of lost actions here, so just go ahead and, yeah, just blast it. And this cast does something, I don't know.
Fuck.
There. We are looking for Circle Donut on the back wall. That is the Weave Miasma pattern, where the first safe spot will be. And we're at 4. 4 is safe. Hell yeah. 4 gang, baby. Alright. Step on the dot. We're going to be inside of the... Yeah, don't look at big boys. The Exodonut, it's going to follow it down the arena, right? So just continue moving north. Or south, I guess, right? And stop on the Delta Waymark. Because you do not want to walk into the purple jam. It's not very tasty. One more flash on Charlie, and we're moving over to Charlie. Move over to Charlie now. And we are gonna chill out. Oh shit, build gauge. Fuck! Ah! My Yuki Kaze! Ah! I didn't realize the boss is almost dead. Okay. Stand right here, build gauge. Damn, I didn't get the 3rd meditation off. Up ahead, there are traps. So, we're gonna blow up the first set, I think, probably. So don't go ahead of the tanks. Tanks are gonna blow up. Their main goal is to blow up. 1 trap, 2 traps. Alright. Okay, the traps downstairs were required to complete the raid, so I probably percept them. Do not proceed once you zone in downstairs until our preceptor is going forth to reveal the traps. So again, you can just wait right here, right here, and then William got Percept, I think, probably.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Give me 1 second. Don't walk.
All right. 2%. All right, yeah, don't walk into that explosive trap. A lot of people do that if you walk in that.
Nowhere near.
Yeah, carefully make your way around the trap. Also, yeah, just don't pop any of the traps. Some hosts say that if you walk into the explosive Lego, the trap will kill you. And they say if you walk into the pink guy, then the host will kill you. Well, I will not do that. But it is true that in order to defeat the final boss, you need at least one of those traps to be still there after you defeat this boss. Okay. Yeah, now's a good time to take a break. So go ahead and just wait behind the purple line. People are passing out shell, so I guess that's a good thing to do, but 2 minutes bio BRB, we'll say until 57. And I will BRB as well.
How excited are you all for the 24-man Savage? Yes, it's a thing.
Oh,
It's
24-man Savage.
coming.
Hello. That's me.
7.1.
Hello. I'm excited.
Hi,
That's
Edward.
right. Yes.
Yes, we all know
Yeah,
you're
I'm
excited.
awake. I'm very awake now. Talking about good content. Okay.
I'm excited.
So I'm going to be all in the business on that.
It's such a cool idea. God.
Yeah. very involved.
Also, please, if you can, join Atlas Run on Sunday.
No. That's a mistake. Don't do
I
that.
strongly suspect Atmos Run will fail instantly as soon as the password drops.
I would-
Just a slight suspicion.
Nobody joined that run. Nobody
Honestly,
joined
I
that.
do
not
My
join
spot
the run.
opened.
Honestly, I would if I don't have work on that day.
I have work, it's not stopping me.
If I have physical work that requires me opposite computers.
What the heck, you know? What, like, there's no reason, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason. Everyone's far better. I just have a... Wait, where's my drink go?
Speaking of
There.
which, I should
just
probably
have to- I
melt
always have a drink
material
in
on
my-
my
you know what I'm saying?
Archaeo Kingdom. Yes.
So it's Friday night. You guys, anybody drinking tonight?
I have wine.
Okay, we'll take it. It's nice. All right. Good.
I'm a water-only gamer right now.
Wow, that is very noble. Very noble.
Okay, anyway, physical battery for this fight is very greedy. Mark the triangle. And, okay. Yeah. Sure, I'll use the bot. Okay. Do we have magical battery for TA? Yes, theoretically. It should be Snow VLL. Okay. Wait. We might not have magical battery for TA. Okay. I guess it's up to CL whether CL wants to battery here or at the Queen. Okay, CL is battering here, so... Okay, and yeah, if you're greeting till the countdown, yeah, we'll mark with chain 3. Same as last fight, the action is going to change to excellent at some point after the countdown when our magically will. Alright. So this is Trinity Avowed. Actually, yeah, since we just went BRB, AFK, let's just go ahead and like wiggle check, and at the same time, make sure that everyone has shell that wants it. If you need shell applied, stand on the left-hand side of the bridge. Once you have shell, or if you don't need shell, please cross in front of the purple line. Also, please don't go AFK in front of the purple line, as if the boss is pulled, a high chance to die. So Trinity Avowed is the boss of DRS with the most personal mechanics. Also, you're like, if you mess up the mechanic, then you just die. It's not like you got hit and right, you get like twice come ruin or something. If you mess up the temperature mechanic, then you just fall over. You die of heat shock. So yeah, but in essence, it's the same kind of mechanic, or the same like idea as normal mode. You're given a temperature. You need to get hit by one of the mechanics in order to resolve your temperature back to neutral. So, for example, also please stop changing the markers. We're going to use normal. Yeah. Right. If you've got like, yeah, according to the charts there, like if you have -2 cold, then you get hit by. Actually, what the heck are these images? Okay. Anyway, whatever. If you have -2 cold, then you need to get hit by +2 hot in order to get back to neutral. That's an example, right? You get hit by the opposite mechanic. During the second half of the fight, which we may see approximately one mechanic, we may receive an elemental brand. So this elemental brand is an additional debuff. It only appears in your debuff bar next to resurrection. as assigned, and this functions as a second temperature. Or more accurately, when it expires, it applies to your temperature gauge as if you got hit by a mechanic of that temperature. So, in order to resolve, you basically need to get hit by mechanics until your overhead temperature bar is opposite of your elemental brand. So, actually, that's what the first chart here is good for. You can just see what the elemental brand debuff looks like, a little temperature bulb. And the other, your regular temperature is just the person icon. So you want those to be opposite by the end of each mechanic. Okay. And then, the other, I guess the more important mechanic that we're going to see more often, Savage exclusive one, is Forced March. So when Trinity Avowed casts Quick March, all members of the raid will receive a Forced March debuff. So when this expires, you will lose control of your character, and it's based off of your character's facing direction. You'll march in the indicated direction, distance of 2 squares. Yeah. So, 2 squares on the arena, that's a distance of about 20 yalms. And mainly how you'll resolve this, starting in either the center column or even just the center square, and pointing your Force March direction according to your character facing direction to the safe spot, which is either, the meteor that you need to get hit by, it's like a mechanic in the corner of the arena, or you need to march away from the column of fire, the safe column. But in essence, you just need to remember Force March takes you 2 squares, and that's all you need to know in order to resolve the mechanic involving it. And finally, I'll talk a little bit about some of the weapon mechanics. So, like lore-wise, Trinity Avowed. I'm not a real boss destroyer, but it's 3 people, so 3 weapons.
Lore, dude. Yeah, it's lore. Very important lore.
Very important lore. It's such a cool boss. It's actually just Shiva. But anyway, it's got the the staff, it's got the bow, and it's got the sword. So mainly just talk about sword. That's the most significantly different from normal mode. Boss is going to summon 3 clones, and all 4 copies of the boss are going to go untargetable and slash at the same time. So each of those instances of the boss doing a half-room cleave in a different direction. It's quite complicated, but the way you can resolve it is quite simple. Exactly 1 numbered marker tile will be safe, either 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I will call out the safe numbered tile. And then, in order to resolve your temperature debuff, you're going to get hit by one of the slashes. In order to do that, you need to move north, south, east, or west of the numbered tile that is safe. So you're you're sliding along the edges of this kind of plus marker, I guess you can imagine. There's also like a video diagram in the DRS learning channel you can use to visualize swords. And essentially, it's a very visual mechanic. You look at the clone, you find which clone needs or has the temperature you need. Then, starting from the safe square, you move either north, south, east, or west, and you slide into whichever tile is getting slashed by that clone. If you're diagonal, then you're going to take a magic foam, take two slashes, and fall over. So definitely want to be 1 space cardinal. Okay, then other mechanic that is sort of significantly different is arrows. So this is the bow ladder game. Most of the arena is just a big firewall, and you have 5 safe tiles in order to get hit by the correct arrow. So there's a big maze, and there's elemental arrows of 4 different temperatures coming down the maze. And the way to resolve this mechanic is to trace it down. Like the arrow will it's going down the maze, and it takes every turn that it can onto the. So this is this diagram created by Southeast Slime Tank Vanley Clancy that gives a visual representation of what I'm trying to say in words. But basically, in order to figure out where to stand, you first find the arrow that has the temperature that you need, and then you start tracing it down. It's coming towards the raid, it meets an intersection, it turns, and then when it gets back to a vertical bit, it turns again. And so by repeating that process, you'll eventually find which tile it's going to land on. And I don't know how to call normal, or some people use a different pattern to resolve this mechanic, but I would recommend just use your eyes, use your finger, pointing device, mouse, whatever you have to just trace the arrow down on its way to the raid. That's how you can figure out where to stand. Okay. Finally, mitigation. This boss does quite a lot of damage, so 1 tank per party will be using Lost Ether Shield to to mitigate damage. You can swap that over your weaker damage action. Actually, in Alpha... Yeah, we still need Ether Shield. Okay. Yeah, so if you were Blood Raging prior, you can be using Blood Rage plus Lost Ether Shield. If you're using Font of Power and Honored Sacrifice, Font of Power plus. Basically, whenever the boss casts Glory of Bozja, that is a very heavy raid wide with the blue attached, and you want to use Lost Ether Shield to mitigate the damage to the party. In addition, we also have Shell 2 applied, which helps, because everything in this fight actually does quite a lot of damage. So, you know, it just softens the blow on everything. Other than that, if you're ready... yeah, last call for Shell 2, first of all. If you need Shell 2, be behind the purple line. Once you're ready and you have Shell 2, get onto the Charlie mark. Yeah, and probably don't apply Shell 2 to people standing across the purple line, as some people are, you know, don't need the defensive buff. And that does contribute to the buff cap of 30. Okay, everyone is here. We can just get some movement from Sigma Starliner. And is Chow ready? Okay, I think we're all ready. Gonna go ahead and... Oh, is there a DC? Are all parties here? There's still a DC at Phantom? Or 40 out of... Actually, yeah, I can just... Yeah, we're all here. Okay, so I'm gonna start a countdown. Reapply raid food. The extra HP, definitely be worth it. Okay. Okay, CL has equipped Lost Excellence, so go ahead and mimic that now if you are a caster. And this is do or die. Do as much damage as possible. Alright. The first thing this boss does is a tank buster. Tanks stack up front and share the damage, pop a cooldown. Next up is a raid wide. Get ready to mitigate. Faint Hour Reprisal, Ether Shield. Okay, next up is going to be weapon mechanics. Front, back, or behind, we're going to be away from the boss at the flash of light. Be away from the boss when she stops spinning. Get away from the boss now. Next, you're going to be in front or behind the boss. Behind the boss. Get behind the boss. Boss's face is north. Be behind the boss. And then we're going to be in front of the boss. Everyone get in front of the boss. We're going into Swords phase first. In front of the boss to be safe. Okay, boss is going to be moving and disappearing in, I don't know, shortly. You have a temperature. Yeah, boss is disappearing in about 10 seconds from now. You'll be moving one square cardinal of the safe square to resolve your temperature. Also, the bosses swing twice. There's 2 chances to resolve your temperature. If you're confused, just go to the safe square. The safe square is 1. Resolve your temperature, 1 space cardinal of 1. The 1 tile is safe. The bosses are swinging again. The safe tile is 3. The safe tile is 3. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, what the heck? Okay, Ether Shield raid wide mitigate. If you re-raise, please pop another re-raiser. Bounce back from death. Okay, 2-minute burst window coming up here. You're gonna be away from the boss at the flash of light. Away from the boss now. Get away from the boss. Okay. So now you're receiving a temperature. You're also going to receive a forced march. So we're stacking up at the center of the arena. And check your forced march direction. You'll need to get marched to one of the 4 corners of the arena to resolve your temperature. Okay, stack up and heal, mitigate a little bit. and then point your force march from the center of the arena to the meteor that you need. You're force marching now. Stop your GCD. Okay, group back up, heal, and get ready for a raid wide. Okay, Ether Shield, raid wide, mitigate. If you for some reason had Stone Skin 2, don't use it. Okay, next boss is auto centering. You're gonna be behind the boss when it does auto center. Be behind the boss. Tank's back up front. You're taking a tank buster. You're also receiving a debuff. So this is your quick march. You're getting marched from the center column to either Bravo or Delta. Mitigate for that tank buster. Then we're marching away from the column of fire, from the middle column. Marching towards Bravo. Point your force march to Bravo. Okay. If any of your party members re-raise in the firewall, try to rescue them. Oh, we have no firewalkers. Let's go, I think. Okay. Anyway, you have your temperature now. And, yeah, so it's just normal. Basically, just walk out this mechanic and we'll kill it afterwards. Find your arrow and follow it down. Arrows are firing in like 4 seconds or so. Alright, just try to kill the boss here. There's a raid wide next, so get ready to mitigate. Ether Shield, raid wide. We're so friggin' strong. And you know that huge mechanic with like the temperature bulbs, like the hardest mechanic in DRS that I spent so long explaining? Well, we didn't even see it because we're friggin' gaming. So, nice job.
I'm starting my last plate of rises right now.
Oh, fuck, retiring.
Paul couldn't do the funny zone for swords.
I saw that Opal, you tried.
Yeah,
if you're confused why this like super vet somehow died on Swords 1, well, legend says that there's actually a safe spot that is not one space cardinal of the safe square.
Agreed. Help, my Arise is broken.
We'll do an Arise check at Minotaur. Actually, I guess we'll just do an Arise check now. I have a little format for this. If you are a healer with plates of Arise, I'd like you to just say in shout chat how many full plates of Lost Arise you have. And you know, if you have a partial plate, then also list that as a number out of 5. Also, if it's your first time in DRS, or first time beating Trinity Avowed, or if you just, I don't know, like the instance, then please come up, follow me, follow Very Greedy back south. Seems like people are already gathering around the pink trap. This is the power of bringing 11 plates of Arise. It's like each healer that starts with full cure and brings 11 plates of Arise is like at least 3 times as powerful as a Lego Steppers healer. Anyway, you can target yourself and just kind of.
Hey now, hold your horses there, buddy.
Well, I'm sorry, but I think it's true. If your hitbox or even like the kind of the pointy nub thing is touching this trap, that means you are close enough to get affected by it. Non-lethal, don't worry. So, the Kiki going? Oh, okay. All right. I guess we're running now. So you're small now. That's what the trap does. So the secret gimmick to this instance, other than like slimes and golems, I guess, is we need to unlock the secret encounter in order to debuff the final boss. Also, we didn't use LB3, which means Limit Break 2 is charged, and I personally think that Healer Limit Break 2 is the prettiest tier. So, you can go ahead and spend that here. Yeah. Okay, right. And downstairs there are traps, but carefully, mindfully blow those up. Only if you're a tank who can survive. If you're not a tank and you're scared of traps, then please just wait when you zone in downstairs. And let me know when traps are exploded.
Is that a bomb or a poison trap?
All traps exploded.
Okay.
Of course.
Alright. Yeah, we made it to the secret boss. Secret cow level. This guy is pretty cool. Okay. So people who know what the markers are going to the markers. Oh, okay. Do any of our tanks want backup? Do you want a tank to sweep for you? Or actually, yeah, if there are any new tanks. Whatever. I think we're good. Yeah, so basically we're setting up for the ads phase right now. The main boss in front of us is rather not dangerous. It's like I will explain the most dangerous thing that he does. So after you've completed the ads phase, he does an attack called Crushing Hoof, which is a proximity baited onto a random player, followed by Triple Whack, which is a massive conal attack centered on a random player, times 3, in rapid succession. So basically the idea is, the reason why it's difficult is you have to be far away from the Crushing Hoof proximity, but then you immediately have to be close to the boss in order to dodge the whacks. And so the way to do this safely is either, if the Crushing Hoof is at one end of the arena, the entire raid can just do a full downtime dodge, and outrange the whacks entirely. They can just stay out of range for all 3 hits. Or you can move in as soon as it is safe to do so. It is safe to do so after the Crushing Hoof cast bar ends. So the boss takes quite a while to after the cast bar ends to turn and face the proximity marker and jump there and then actually do the damage. But the snapshot happens when cast ends. So just move early, basically, and you'll be able to dodge close to dodge the. Okay, that's the most dangerous thing that he does. We won't be seeing it in the first part of the fight. By far the most dangerous part of this encounter, and the reason why we're setting up so much stuff, is the ads phase, which begins at 70% HP. So if I could have all healers split up between the Bravo and Delta markers, we only need 3 or 4 dispellers, but all healers can participate in reflecting as well. The Bravo marker indicates light curtain reflect, Delta marker lost dispel to dispel some ad. And if you dispel on this encounter, it's also expected to dispel on the queen. Great. Yeah, this looks good. So, so what's happening during the ads phase? Most of the arena turns into a death wall, non-tasty purple jam. There are just 2 safe rings around the arena, so I'm walking through one of them right now. There's a second one, this lighter colored pattern of tiling. The second one in the inner ring. So healers only are going into the middle ring. The reflectors on the Bravo marker are going to be using light curtain to reflect balls of fire in much the same manner that the spiritual spheres were reflected in the Queen's Guard. Dispellers on Delta are going to be dispelling balls of earth to remove their stone skin debuff, as that is a powerful absorb that has never been broken, direct damage, to my knowledge. So the only way to destroy those balls of earth is to dispel them and then hit them with any amount of action damage, like a dot or something. Okay. Yeah, and the reason why it's called an ads phase also because our tanks are dragging around some ads around the arena, some angry cow baby. So the gimmick of the ads, they're very slow. If they are allowed to auto attack, they will apply twice come ruin to whoever they hit. So our tanks are going to be kiting them at arm's length, or I mean much further than arm's length, honestly. So, but all of our tanks are quite experienced. Will not anticipate many. Our tanks are also going to be sweeping for traps once a trap begins. So 15, 20 seconds into the ads phase. Gonna be a bunch of yellow and question marks on the ground. Anywhere that isn't at these like kind of cardinal zones by the numbered markers. So you don't want to be in the yellow because you might stand on top of a spawning trap, die. Our tanks who are kiting the ads will be using their invulns, run forth, blow up the trap so it is safe to... Okay, and finally, the mechanic that everyone needs to worry about is Fateful Words. Also, like, it's a two-part debuff mechanic. It's very cool, and I mean, honestly, since Atmos here, we could have an audio demonstration. So, but first, could I have, like, kind of like vets, anyone who's experienced this encounter, please get into a notch, any notch. Maybe clearly show this. So hopefully it'll be much more obvious during the actual ads phase. But if you can see, there's a big cluster of players at like this kind of south end of this rectangle and at the north end. And these are important safe spots for a mechanic. So, part 1 is the boss applies either a push debuff or a pull debuff to you. So part 2 is depending on which debuff you have. When the boss casts Fateful Words, you will either get pushed back away or drawn in towards the boss. So if you need to get pushed back away, this is also, you can check the debuffs in DRS Learning, and I think someone already posted that. This is a guy not falling backwards down the stairs to like the speed markers or something. I don't know. Yeah, that means you start close, and the boss pushes you back into the far notch. So if you're not in the correct notch, or if you're not in any notch at all, the pushback will send you too far. It'll send you into the death wall. You'll die. You cannot knock back immediately. So, okay, and the other debuff, the corresponding debuff, is the pull-in debuff, which has a debuff where the Minotaur is slurping in spaghetti noodles. That's what it looks like. So if you see that spaghetti debuff, that means you need to start in a far notch, one that's on the outside edge of the arena, and you will get drawn in towards the boss. Alright. Yeah, that's about it.
The spaghetti monster.
The spaghetti monster. Would you like to provide an audio demonstration? If you would not like to hear the audio demonstration, now is a good time
sounds like this.
Well,
I'm awake now.
Here.
Now I know what the spaghetti monster sounds like, so that's what it's gonna do. It sucks you in. Alright, spaghetti, that means you go to the outside, you get sucked in like that. Okay, that's all I have got. If you're ready, please get onto the 3-way mark or into any notch.
also, one last thing. Please save your burst for the passwords.
Oh, yeah. I'll reiterate that as well. Yeah, can I put markers on tanks? Who's at 1 and 2? Percy and Excella, probably? I don't know. They know the deal. It's fine. When we have some movement from insert title, we will begin. Okay. Medium length countdown here. So don't use any burst at the start here. It would be preferable to just build up gauge. Don't spend anything with a cooldown longer than like 45 seconds. We're not going to attempt to skip words here. Yeah, but yeah, you don't use your like font of power and stuff. First up is a tank buster. Yeah, the reason why we're holding burst is because the ads phase is infinitely more dangerous. So we're going to burst on the ads. Get ready to press your knockback immunity, by the way. Okay, go ahead and press your knockback immunity now. Your knockback immunity. And melee can run through. Try to bait his triple whack away from the raid. Very nice. Yeah, so whack is very easy to dodge. Close to the... That is why it's recommended to stay close for... Okay, get ready to get far away. Big swing, 11 to 11. Get very far away from the... All the way far away from... And... There, boss is at 70%, jumped, ads phase, everyone to the 3-way mark, except for healers, we're going to the middle ring, and tanks, we're getting it. And use your lost actions, use your burst, and friggin' annihilate this thing. Alright, very nicely done.
Oh!
Okay, we probably could have done a word skip, or at least a line
Sorry,
split.
I forgot
Get
my
to a
stance.
cardinal. Get to a cardinal.
That's fine.
Tanks. Okay, cool. Poison trap. It's okay. Oh my god. Okay, your words are coming out. Your debuffs are coming out. Please check your debuffs. Your debuffs are resolving right now. Spaghetti to the outside. Otherwise, inner notch. Check your words and do your words. Okay, now we're gonna clean up the ads phase. Get ready to get into a notch. Get into any notch. Any notch is safe. And one monk left alive. Just calmly kill this. Also, there's gonna be some. Just don't stand in the circles. Might be a little bit hard. And that's it. That's it. No more ads. We get free buff culling. Let's go. Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Let's beat it up. Okay. This is a raid wide. This kills people who are using the essence of the regular. And then we're gonna get rapid bolts. Also, healers, if you have plates of arise, you can start arising people when it is safe to do so. These are persistent AoEs, so if you move away from the raid, you'll drop them and then continue moving. Yeah, don't get zapped. Get ready to get far away from the boss. 11ton swing, very far away, max range. And then back in. There's going to be 2 more sets of rapid bolts, followed by the hardest mechanic in the normal phase, which I was talking about. That crushing hoof into triple whack combo. Yep. Alright, look out for the proximity marker. There it is. Get a moderate distance away. Far away. And it's safe to go back in right now. Get close. Dodge triple whack. Also, build up gauge for the final encounter. Boss is quickly dying. I hope you're full gauge. Oh shit. I made it to full gauge. 1 dead left to resolve. Please wait until we have... Oh, that was like a 1-tap. Shit. We're going. We're winning. Go claim your personal spoils and run forth to the end. To victory. To the queen. These are new. But what the heck are these?
Really, that was not a 1-tap. I thought that was 10 arise cast before I finally got someone up.
Oh, no. It looked like a 1-tap, okay? I looked back and the body was dead and then it was immediately alive.
Ices are broken today, the 15% is a lie.
Here it is. We are currently making very good time.
Dude, I'm watching the cutscene. It's been like 3 years.
I'm pretty sure I've probably every time I've seen this cutscene, I've skipped it.
I haven't seen this cutscene in 3 years now. Maybe more. No, more than that. 4 years. Whenever this was 4 years in February.
Okay, actually, I can hand out an extra lost re-raise also.
I have 4 re-raises.
If you need a re-raise, go to A, the A way map.
I think we are fine.
In
Okay,
case
actually-
you're wondering, I forgot to turtle my stance while tanking,
Well, I mean, you were south, right? Was that south?
Yeah, I
one?
was south.
Yeah, okay. So we blew that thing up. Okay, I see a few people who are missing re-raise. Do not apply one yourself at the point. We will use cast of lost re-raise
Which,
to get that.
to do it? I got 1 more here.
I can mimic.
Yeah, just
Got-
wait,
I
no,
got
I got a blood rage.
Oh. Oh shit.
I'm the battery for this fight.
We gotta... Damn, am I the only person without a re-raiser? Screw it. Okay, I don't need a re-raiser.
Look, you're
No, I
bad.
just-
You don't need one.
Wait, no. No, no,
I
no.
would
remember
have
the-
gotten hit on that cross attack.
I remember a time we say, oh, let's trust Greedy. He knows what he's doing, and he led us to the wrong safe square in Murder Chest.
I mean, that's happened many. Actually, it's not even like. It's not even like I screwed. Actually, I mean, I've screwed up every permutation of chess. Like the worst one was when I didn't even like. It wasn't even like I failed to dodge the clones. I just moved the raid into the unsafe side of North Swain's glow. That's happened several times. Go into the intersection of two AoE. Okay. All right. Oh sweet, I got a re-raiser. Let's go.
By the way, did I kill you at Minnow?
I don't think so. I have no idea who died or why. It seemed fine. I don't think that Minnow even had time to get 2 autos off, honestly.
Yeah, true.
Alright. How is Percy gonna tank? I will... Actually, let's just have... Screw it. Backup tanks. And then, if for in some catastrophe that both Percy and Opal are dead on the floor, Van and Clancy's gonna be there.
Nope.
We're gonna see like 1 buster or 2 busters. Alright. Okay, cool. We have physical battery. Cure force spam until you take cleansing slash. Do you have incense as well? We can just do actually yeah, we're just gonna do my mark. Okay, also just dispel check if you could call it in chat if you're still using dispel. It's also needed in this encounter. We'll need to dispel the boss 4 times. Or I mean 4 casts of dispel total. Okay, we have at least 1 dispeller, that's all I need to. Actually, let's see. I guess, yeah, this works. Yeah, it's just these debuffs you need to know. So, the diagram in Discord shows like left wall callouts, but I just practiced used to right wall, so that is how I will call. So, I mean, you can solve it however you wish.
We love the right wall. Big fan of it.
Right wall is, I don't know.
Huge fan. Huge fan of it.
That's what I do on Phantom, so I'm like, anyway. Right, so super chess, which will probably see at least 1 cast per chess. It's a full downtime mechanic, which the Queen will cast Queen's Edict, go untargetable. Everyone in the raid is going to receive 2 debuffs with dots on the 2 movement edicts. So you can see these debuffs, DRS learning channel. So, right, and there's like a number of combinations, right? Your debuffs have a number of dots on them. Dots add up to 5, 6, or 7, which indicates the total distance that you have to move. Based off of whether your total is 5, 6, or 7, there's a different starting safe square that I can call out for you to stand on to start with. So, you know, for example, you know, I might say something like, oh, north, the safe square is north, and back is safe, wall is safe, 5's on Charlie, 6's in the corner, and 7's on Delta. Or, you know, I can just go through literally all the permutations. 5's on 2, 5's on Alpha, or 5's on Charlie, 6 is between Bravo and Charlie, 7's on Bravo, 5's on Bravo, 6 is to the left of 5's, 7's to the left of 5's on Delta, 6 is to the left of 5's, 7's to the left of 6's. Those are like, I'm pretty sure that's literally all the patterns I can possibly call out. But the idea is that the raid is split up into 3 different tiles, starting tiles based off of what their debuffs add up to. The first movement is from your safe row into the safe column. So after your movement edict activates, you're going to march to the safe column, which is either the column at the right wall or the column immediately next to the right wall. I can call that out. You will walk until your movement edict has like completed, right? So you have dots above your head, you walk until the dots above your head run out. Like a Manhattan total distance of whatever your amount of dots you had on your D. So after you made the first movement and you are in the correct column, you stop, you get stunned, queen checks your math, and then on the second round, you just walk the rest of the way from the tile you started on into the gold tile, glowing safe tile. So it is recommended you just walk all the way into the gold tile no matter what you mess up. Alright, that's about it. If you have questions, please ask. Also, okay, right, Reflect and Dispel mechanic. So the queen does have a sovereignty gauge that appears either after super chest, or I mean, actually, no, it appears after the God Save Great Wide. So when that bar fills up, the queen is supercharged and she's gonna try to kill us all. There are going to be a number of lightning orbs around the arena called ball lightning, and they pulse in a moderate area around them, dealing lethal damage to anyone underneath. So this is also like a reflect mechanic. If you have light curtains, now's a good time to put them on your bar. You will use that light curtain, deflect the damage from the ball lightning, safe spot for it. So pretty much, you know, like a 1 or 2 GCDs after the bar fills, you press your light curtain, it does take a GCD, and that will keep you safe from the ball lightning. If you do not have light curtains or you aren't reflecting for any reason, the plus marker is going to be away from all ball lightning. So, I mean, as Atma would say, you can come to me and I will make you safe. So
what did I say? What? Excuse me?
If people don't have light curtains, what should they do?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was locked into the music. You know what I'm saying, dude? So then you said my name, and I had to like wake up. Okay. All right. Carry on.
Anyway, Atma is a cool host. He's a cool guy. You should go to his run. It might fill up pretty fast.
No. Please, just leave me alone. Just go to his open. It's fine. But if you do come, you gotta, beverages. If that's your thing. If that's your thing. If it's not, also fine. If it is. You know what I'm saying? This next tip is for you greedy.
Hell yeah. Okay. Seems like we're having a good time. If you're having a good time and you are ready to kill the queen, then please step to the tile that is to the left of Delta. And if you're not having a good time, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that your day is a little bit better after clear the queen. Oh right, Shell. If you need Shell, please get behind the purple line and please receive Shell. And then once you have Shell, got all your prep stuff, then you can step back up front in front of her. Okay, I'm gonna take that as everyone being ready. Oh. Yeah, behind the purple line if you're unready. Okay. Lastly, yeah, thank you everyone for coming. And now we're gonna friggin' kill this shit. I'm counting down. 30 seconds on the board. Pop raid food, and another thing that I would say is the Queen music is very good, and personally I do listen to the Queen music, but if you do have a favorite song, this is the time you put it on. That is how you deal the most damage. Oh shit, I've always wanted to say that. That's cool. Alright, let's get it. Go. Yeah, first thing that happens, once again, is a heavy raid wide. So, Ether Shield raid wide. Okay, and then we're going into Murder Chest. So named because I can lead the raid to their death. So,
Duelist has aggro. Duelist has aggro.
Duelist does have aggro whenever you're ready to provoke. Okay, back row unsafe, Bravo row unsafe, and 4 column unsafe, Alpha column unsafe. We're headed west, and this is a full uptime, right on the 1 marker. Back row is unsafe, full uptime on the 1 marker. Then we're gonna go to the middle row, middle column. Okay. This is Tank Buster. Okay, and then so yeah, this Tank Buster is like, you know, it's 2 hits or whatever. It's like supposed to be a tank swap or whatever, but Percy can just solo it by using invulnerability. That zeroes out the damage so that she receives none of the buffs that are associated with the Tank Buster. This is a raid wide. Oh, I probably should have said Ether Shield. Cure for casters, please heal up the party. See, I was just scared because we just pushed the boss past 50%, which means there's another raid wide coming up. And so on this one, you're going to want to use all remaining party mitigation as well as Lost Ether Shield if you didn't use that on the all remaining party mitigation. Yeah, our damage is so friggin' insane that we skipped the flagship mechanic of the fight. And now next is Reflect and Dispel. So once again, get ready to use your light curtains after you hear the ding. And if you don't have a light curtain or you're not reflecting, then please come to the plus marker and I will make you safe. Okay, use light curtains. Light curtains now. Use light curtain. And collect those ball lightnings. Everyone into a bubble to be safe. Stay inside the bubble. Okay. Next is Relentless Play 1. This is a combination of Queen's Guard mechanics, such as tethers to wind and non-tethers to lightning. If you're tethered right now, you're going to swirly wind puddles. We're also dodging Northswain's Glow first, but then it's going to be Show Your Hole to the gunner who's in the northwest. Okay, we're going north. Northswain's Glow is forcing us north. Now it's tethers to wind and non-tethers to lightning. And point your hole to the gunner. Show your hole to the gunner who's at the northwest. And now turn to face the turret on the wall right now. Oh, shit. Second Tank Buster coming up. Okay, coming up is a full downtime mechanic, Relentless Play 2. So start. Actually, I mean, we're not gonna like enter on a 2-minute burst, but yeah, don't use any big cooldowns. This is a follow plus mechanic. So we're getting knocked back perpendicular to the knight's tether, away from the side that the queen is slashing. Let's go. Give me a good pattern. This is an easy as hell pattern. Getting knocked back right around here. Observe the tethered clones. Tethered clones will attack. Okay, and a small triangle on Delta, which is safe. Around Alpha Charlie is all unsafe. Alright, okay. Pop cooldowns, whatever you have. Try to deal as much damage to the boss as possible here. Coming up is a raid wide, Faint Owl Reprisal, Dismantle, and Ether Shield. Yeah, so if you can pop hard enough here, we can just skip both super chests and fight. So please just use everything you have and kill this. It's gonna be mighty close. Please. Anyprog. There we go.
Hey.
No fucking way, we skipped both super chests.
On an Anyprog.
Anyway.
What is a super chest? What did I spend so long explaining for?
This is a good mechanic, man.
I was shadow calling. I wanted to see
I told
super chests.
a guy in my party that because they were very worried, they said, "I've never done it right." I said, "You're gonna do it right, and if you do it right, I'm gonna take a shot just for you, my friend." But now I can't even do it. We didn't get to do it. I'm pissed.
If you're worried about reclears usually skip super chats as well.
Yeah.
Usually.
Just empty the bottle and say that you skipped taking a shot.
Holy moly, dude. That's a good idea.
Oh, I don't think I can do a run back. Oh man.
I'm down.
Someone else would have to host the run back.
Something screw you. Oh, I need to go shopping. Enough DRS. I literally need to go shops.
Bye.
Okay, let's play the line.
Come to the tree. Come to the tree.
Screw you. Oh, I actually need to go shopping. Enough DRS, damn it.
Yes!
I mean, whatever you can. I mean, mine. You can negate.
Come to the tree, post.
Unless you want to count me, you can count it if you want. Since Festival's dead and this is first clear.
I think it counts. I say it counts. I see an achievement there. Anyway, yeah, we're taking a screenshot of the back. Come join us.
Yeah.
Screenshot.
This is the power of not locking parties to 2 tanks, 2 healers. I just get a huge amount of cracked melee DPS. Just show up and do a bunch of damage and skip all the mechanics. Great.
And yeah.
There we go.
I completely forgot to hit send on the last. Thanks, so Paul. And sorry for murder.
What I mean.
No, that was intentional, right, Dios?
Surely that was.
Yeah, I walked forward after the which is very funny.
Damn, I got crossed up by the HP skip on Trinity Seeker. That's crazy. My world is opened. The world is expanded.
Well, expanded, dude. It's crazy. That's insane.
Okay. Anyway, that was awesome. That was a whole lot of fun.
What plays will not see any of these skips is if you join my. Because I don't give a crap about no batteries. So if people do it, that's fine. If people don't, I also don't care. So whatever, man. So might see some mechanics, dude.
You may be surprised.
The gremlins just do their own thing.
I know people do it, but
it may be any re-clear with a few carries with that Atma run, maybe.